Hello, hello, Bruiser and Jenny Lynn. How are you? How are you? What a gorgeous day it is here. So nice that I thought I was going to be bringing out some summer Tubbin fish. And I have them right here next to me. But first, if you could let me know on how this audio sounds, because it's not always good.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Ooh, hello, Uncle Smiley. How are you? It's a little different angle of the pond. That's actually my porch that you're seeing up in the top middle. You'll probably see my dogs pacing around. Eee. Hello, hello, Dennis. What is going on? I'm pretty excited today. So not only did I bring out my little... I did not go riding today. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. On the way to church, my daughter and I are so much alike. You know, shiny thing. Woo! One road was closed. We went the other way. It was a detour. We said, let's get breakfast. So we ended up going out and having breakfast. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Is it? I love my yard. Even though it's nowhere near as nice it was the first 2 or 3 years I started with the pond. This used to be luscious grass, but you know what? I like my tortoises and chickens better than I like the grass, I guess. Because, oh, here comes Bruce. Let me see if I can get him for you. Coming up. There you go. See Bruce? Bruce Almighty. That is my old head my cherry head redfoot tortoise, Bruce. I've had him for several years. I've had him since he was probably about the size of a 50-cent piece. And if you look over here, I brought out my 2 baby cherry heads. They're going to be going in an enclosure out here. See if I can put this down without getting too much. Yeah. So I'll be, thank you, Bob. Alpha Sikit. Yeah, so I've got all 3 cherry heads out here. Bruce has been out here for about 3 weeks now. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But this is my first for the babies. And I went to bring them out when I brought Bruce out. And that first night was a little dip of a cold spell. It was going about 50 degrees at night. And that's too cold for them. Because obviously they're just 2 years old, 3 years old. So they're in this cement mixing tub right now. But they're going to go over there in that enclosure. It's about 3 foot long, 2 foot deep, and it's got a wire lid that locks on top. And that's sitting on top of my Central American gorgeous... Did I show you them last? I think I showed them last week. But yeah, so that's pretty exciting. And I brought out some summer tub fish sitting here. They're acclimating. This is half of their tank water. And the other half is the pond water. And they're all the Java moss from their aquarium. What's in the vine? Which vine? The vine going up my porch? That are five bushes of Roses Sharon And I'm not sure. It looks like a grape-like invasive thing that I pull off every once in a while and throw it down, and half the tortoises eat it. If that's what you're talking about, Q should charge admission for her aquarium. Wouldn't that be great? Then I'd have to clean it cleaner than it is. Like now. I know. But I do love, I want to say I love my life. I love my yard. I love my animals. I love John Baggett too. And it's because when we got together, right after my kids moved out, and he was getting ready to move in, he kind of let me know in an odd way, like he's not much of a traveler. And I had planned to travel across the United States and see every national park on my motorcycle. Like I was going places. And when I realized I'd be doing that alone if I was going places, because he likes to ride his bike like 15, 20 miles up the road. I like to go to like Erie or take a ride down to Maryland kind of thing. So I figure if I'm going to be home and I want to be happy, and that mixed with empty nest syndrome, I think is how this happened. But I was thinking today, it's a lot. Especially because I was trying to get ready, bringing the baby cherry heads out, bringing these fish out. And these are my paradise fish. Did you see them? I don't know if I had the fish facing the right way. Oh, everybody's saying hi to Nathan. Hello, Alishan. There's Nathan. The grapevine, I heard it. I heard it to the... Oh, I heard it to the grapevine. Now that's funny stuff. Hello, Fish Family. Oh, this is funny. Let me see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them, but I think so because the amount of Java moss, they have to stay in this upper corner. I'm going to hold it up. Maybe if I made it bigger, huh? It's not the best camera. Oh. That's not doing it at all, is it? There we go. Oop, it's dripping on me. Do you see these two in this corner right here? Oop, dripping on me again. Those are my two paradise fish. There's holes in this thing and it keeps dripping on me. I got those at my Bucks County Aquarium Society auction. Do you guys frequent New Hope? Yes, we do go to New Hope quite a bit. There's lots of bikes there in the warm month. Yes, we do go. And there's a bike store there, and there's a nice little place where you can get burgers. Like, that's about 10 miles up the road. And for John, if I say, you want to go for a bike ride, he'll be like, yeah, let's go to like New Hope or Washington's Crossing. I'm like, and I'm thinking, let's go to Maryland. But it's all good. I'll just get on my bike and go wherever. It's good by me. And I got some great news. Both John's and my bike, we got the titles in the mail. I don't know how many years it's been of never ending, but that's one payment off my plate. I have the title to my own bike, and it's my name. Oh yeah. Now a lot of people probably don't understand how much that means to me, but I know a lot of women would. Share to Tennessee Fish Mafia and Fish Tubers notifications. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go back to watching the pond because that's like my favorite. Oh, see, now I can look at the camera, look at the chat, and see the pond. So I'm pretty excited. So I am curious, what are you guys putting out? Let's see, I know who doesn't like that. What are you guys putting in your pond? This is the pond right here. Oh, I gotta go back. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. Let me see if we can. This tub right here. This is a 70 gallon tub, and it's got a little, like a marsh up top. It's got lots of creeping Jenny. I'm gonna grow 2 lettuces up here. I do have some foxtail. Feather. I can never remember. I always want to call it foxtail. Featherfish? Feathertail. I think it's foxtail. I'm going with foxtail, but anyway. So that was I'm pretty excited because last year I don't think I got around to putting fish out. But this year I think it's good that they're bubble nesters, so I'll definitely be able to see if they're making bubble nests. And I took Zoe took all the fish out of here. And it's getting ready for these guys. I was going to let my chickens out, but the dogs are on the porch. They're looking at me like, you're out in the yard. Why don't you just open the door? You got the 2 chickens, duck, and rabbit. But I'm not going to do that while I passed a badass biker chick yesterday. She was chilling, smoking a cigar. What? I had to do a double take. Couldn't believe she had a stogie. Not that ladies can't smoke cigars. I just wasn't expecting it. That's so funny. Susie, got to watch that creeping Jenny. You're funny, Jenny Lynn. That is funny. But yeah, this is all my creeping Jenny this year is left over from last year. And I'm so happy. Can you see the pond? Anywhere where you see that lime green, that's creeping Jenny. So I have it over on the other side of the waterfall. That's growing right next to the moss that I planted there, and it's still there. And then there's a couple sprigs here and there. But as soon as it gets near the water, the turtle she just rips it up. She just rips it up. If I can't get tubs up by mid-June, I will probably bail on the season. You want some help? I can help you. You can just sit back and tell me what to do, and I will do it. You say the word, Alice Shannon, I'm there. I hope that's not the reason why you're not setting up tubs. I got some guns. Oh, I got guns, man. Same, Alice Shannon. I know, that's why I was a little worried that I wasn't going to get them up. Am I too loud? My thing is all red. It's like blowing red. Like, what is that? But I missed it last year. I didn't want to miss it this year. So, what do I have in here besides that? I have an Anubias. I'm going to go put it in my tub. Let's see. Summer tubbing had me a blast. Can you see it? That's my Mother's Day garden. You see that? Here we go. Right here. So there's a couple of pieces of wood I just brought out. All of this is a good chunk of Anubis. And this beautiful moss. And then I'm going to float this in here and let them out. Have fun, little guys. I hope you make lots of babies. They're the only 2 fish going in here. There you go. So I am hoping, against hope, that I will see a couple bubbles. Oops, sorry. Ooh, that's a big one. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that, guys. What? Susie, I've named my next to newest snake the super friendliest little ball python Q. Yes! What a great name! Everybody should have a snake named Q. Nathan says, Bob, yeah, I was having a blast. She was the type of writer I actually watch out because she rode with respect. That's right, that's right. Good for her. Sounds fine to us, HOH peeps. Yeah, isn't that nice, Jenny? Because I'm giving him to Susie, holding him for her for now until John until John says okay, or until John's gone. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. I have the marginals outside in separate buckets. Black Princess Lily in a whiskey barrel tub. Way too small. Yeah, you say the word. I'm coming over, and I will help set up everything and anything. Okay? Just got to say the word. And the word is, what was that show? And the word, the password is. I think that was called Password, right? Did you guys used to watch that game? And the password is. Oh my God. That's pretty cool. Oh my God, what a beautiful night just to hang out, isn't it? So I keep going back to this horrible camera, but you see, I'm going to try to move you super slow. Super slow. Oh, there's my tomato plants that are not planted. There's my, you can see where I'm at. There's my summer Tubbin. Had me in blast. So, this is a 5-tiered, look at it, I don't know which camera to look at. It is a 5-tiered garden, and look how easily it turns. Oh yeah. So I've got kale, lettuce, all different kinds of lettuce, squash, zucchini, 3 kinds of mint, lavender, and then I got some house plants like the secretia, Titonia. Oh, and I got those, it's not elephant ears. Portulaca, I think it's called. Portulaca? There's 2 of me on screen. That's kind of creepy. Anyway, I was so happy. Elizabeth had given me one of these that's 1 deep or 2 deep. I have one that's 2 deep. I'm going to set them up as well, and they're going to be aquaponics. And I'm still working on my aquaponics system. I just need some help moving some bigger, what do you call them? Cinder blocks. Cinder blocks. Not that I'm not capable. I go slow. Oh, that's my mulch pile. This, besides that dog food bag, I built this up 3.5 feet just so I could put yard waste and crap in it. Yeah. And then if I keep going, this is where I usually sit. That's where I sit over there. And that gray box on the right-hand side, that's where the baby redfoots are going to go. And then over here, that's a diamond terrapin enclosure. And then there's my chicken coop, and we're back to square one. And I hear a John Bag of Donuts truck coming back home. He had a call. Some lady didn't have heat. He's so sweet. He's going out to fix the ladies' things. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a porn movie ready to get started, huh? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Wait, I see a name I haven't seen yet. Well, first, let me say hi to Paul. I didn't see you sneak in while I was babbling away. Thank you, Fish Fam Link. Life Lessons Vlog. Hello. Who is Life Lessons? Hello, Bob. Great to see you. Paul Mick. Oh, my gosh. You like that? Thank you. Life Lessons Vlog. Hello. I got to see your icon a little bigger. Oh, is that a character from a Disney? Do I know? Is this a different name? Dannykins! What's up, fish people? That would be Kenny. Alright, guys, gotta help me out. Who is Life Lessons that knows everybody? Big Steve's Glass Box. Hello, hello. Is this something I don't know? Is this something I don't know? There's a lot of things I don't know, that's for sure. But yeah, I just put a short out. Oh, it was bringing out these guys. And I wanted to play the whole song so badly, but I only had 15 seconds. So it's by Wild Cherry. Play that funky music, what boys? Oh, it's Melvin! Melvin, I didn't know you changed it. I like it. Life Lessons Vlogs. Now I know why you know everybody's name. And if you knew Danikin was Kenny, then you have to be part of the Fish Fam, and you already know that. Because you wouldn't know that that's Kenny. Thank you, Allison. Big Steve. Steve and Bob, you guys need to let me know what you want. I'm ready to design. I'm almost done with Whip. I'm done with Whip. That's it. Done with Whip. Kidding, never. I changed my content of my channel due to the trolls and haters. How could you have haters? They've been disrespectful to the legacy of my grandmother and mother. Well, that's rude. You're not going to find any haters in here. No, no, no. Yeah, so I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy. So I tried. Who here? Kenny, are you still here too? Bob? Big Steve, who's got members that does live member streams? I'm having a very hard time setting it up. First of all, I realized I can't set it up on my phone. I don't know why, but I can't set it up on my phone. So I set it up on my computer that's going to be mobile and then go to my phone. But when I set it up on my computer to be mobile, it wouldn't let it be members only. It kept saying pick a tier. And no matter what tier I picked, yeah, you need to get on that. I'm just kidding. You don't need to do anything, man. Alpha 6 said, hey to everybody. Yeah, I have got this other channel where we're talking about these haters and these trolls that, like, I don't even know when that became acceptable. I guess it's, we've always had, you know, the mean girls, the bullies. But I think people, regular people, got a lot more opinionated when they're hiding behind a computer screen and nobody can see them. We do our member stream every Sunday at 9. So you set it up on your computer and go on your computer? Is there any time you do a member stream with your phone? Because I can set it up on my computer and go on my computer, but I can't carry my computer around the house. The only tubs, whoop, I'm going to put you up so you don't keep jumping. The only tubs I've set up, Bob, are for food my fish love. Mosquito lava. Mosquito lava. Yeah, I don't even have a whole lot of that because all my tubs are moving water. All my tubs either have a waterfall, water pump, even though I know I don't need it out here. I needed it for, you know. I have a tub with larvae, but it needs fish. I missed last year. And I go from my phone. Maybe I can talk to you at a time that you're free, that you could help me set that up. Because I have no clue what I'm doing, and I have tried a million different ways. Well, 10 different ways. Let's be real here. And I still can't get it. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What do I have set up incorrectly? I have a brand new aquatic channel. I launched a brand new aquatic channel from scratch called Queen's Chambers PDC in memory of my grandmother and mother because they are queen of my hearts. Do you have a link to those? Because if I try to find it, I might not be able to find it. Uh-oh. I see something on my phone that I don't see in the chat yet. Here we go. This is one of my favorite subjects right here. Susie, Floyd started displaying mating behavior in a huge way this afternoon, and he's very insistent. So here we call that being hormonal, and it is very disturbing. It's very disturbing, and it's also very easy to, I don't know if it's different for a boy bird than a girl bird, but it's so easy to just be like, oh my gosh, finally I can do cuddles and love, but that's just not fair to the bird. So I don't. So even John, like if she is hormonal and lands on John and starts playing with his hair and then starts doing this and, you know, getting all, we have to stop whatever behavior we're doing. I have to remove her from his shoulder because it's bad, and it's every spring and every fall for our Sophie. I wouldn't think Floyd would still be in there. I thought he was pretty old, but I guess not. Susie, don't forget to like for our host. Thank you so much. Yeah, Melvin, you're going to have to send me that link. I can't find it on my phone. Maybe I typed it in wrong. Nothing came up. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And it's called Queen's Chamber. I'm going to look it up again. Queen's Chamber. No, I can't find it. Queens Chambers PDC. Let's try that. Maybe that will help. PDC. Queens Chambers Commerce. Oh, 41 subscribers. Got it, Melvin. Now you got 42. Got it. I had to put the PDC in. That was my bad. Thank you. It's awfully pretty fish you got there, or shrimp. Okay, I put this back. I put that back. Oh, I lost the chat. Is Baga hormonal? No, but Sophie thinks he is. Yes, he's miserable, but it's become almost violent. Exactly. Squatting, shivering, wild chirping. Yep. Yep. And sometimes they tell you to, some people tell you to put a dark cover over their cage and let them stay inside there for a while. I found that, I put a hole in my dress. I know when it was when I was walking through and got it caught on here. Look at that, a hole. Anyway, I found that to increase the feelings of being in a tight nest. So there's two different camps on that. But I know whatever we're doing, we have to thanks and change direction, change. Sometimes she'll get a hold of a towel, just a simple towel. And that feeling of the towel, she starts doing it and she wants to throw up. And John's like, oh, what is she doing? I said, she wants to throw up in your mouth, babe. And he's like, well, yeah, that's our baby, Jaw. Oh, he doesn't cage. Ever? Oh, I put Sophie's, well, because I have the two Labradors, I put Sophie's food and fresh water in her cage every morning and every evening. And but her cage is wide open, but that's where she goes to eat it. And I can close it if I feel like I need to. Like if the dogs are out of control, or if I'm leaving and the dogs aren't in their crate, I'll make sure she's safe. But other than that, but I have the cage open, and that's where her food is. So she has no choice but to go in and out. These chickens are staring me down. They're staring me down, man. It's 7:30. Wow. And I did put what other plants should I put in here? It's a 70-gallon. Can Vallisneria grow without any sand or any dirt on the bottom? The backyard tortoise people are moving south again. I saw that. This time to South Carolina. How great is that? I know they don't like it up here. She doesn't like it up here. So I'm pretty happy about that. That's where I got Bruce from. Where's Bruce Almighty? His name's really Bruce Wayne. He went in. That's where I got Bruce from. Right before they moved the first time. So that was what, like 4 years ago? And he was just an itty bitty baby. He was just itty bitty baby. Yes, Susie, I got firemouth cichlids. I named them Human Torch, and the Thing, named after the first family of Marvel Comics, Fantastic Four. Did I read that right? I don't know anything about Marvel Comics. It's not supposed to rain, is it? I think I just felt a drop. That would be bad. I looked, and it's supposed to be 0 rain. 0. It better not. Sitting here waiting patiently. I did separate out, I don't know if I told you this last week, my red ear slider. I took the big guy out, so Gina's the only one in that pond, and I put the red ear slider back in that pond. And he already got out once and went into this small pond. Do you want to see these smaller ponds? Hangs height. I don't know. So, This is the pond that has the two small redder sliders and the painted turtle. And up there is where Wilbur is. But Wilbur can get out of that pond, obviously, and go anywhere he wants up there. This is all caged off. And this, if he comes down here, he's in this pond. And if he actually comes down the steps, then he's in my yard. Either way, he can't get back into the big pond, and he can't get out of my yard. And I got him out of there once, put him back up there, and he's been up there since. So, but it's only been a week. And that basking thing, it's got holes about that big. That's one of the floater things that I use for my aquaponics. I put once the lettuces seed and have a little bit of roots, I put them in there and just let the roots float. They float down, and the seeds grow up. Is that a sensitive plant? Here is where a sensitive plant is. Hang on. We're going. We're going to go. Oh, those dogs. See right there in the corner? That's a sensitive plant. But I don't see a sensitive plant somewhere else. Some people call them mimosas. Where do you see a sensitive plant? There's a hydrangea there, and over there is kale. There. I'm touching it. Touching kale, touching kale. I don't see. John let the dogs in. He's so good. That was him coming home. Jenny Lynn, what were you talking about? There's a sensitive plant where the diamondback terrapin is. Mimosa pudica. Yeah, that's over here where if you touch it, the leaves close up. Right now they're closing up for the night. And then if they get big enough, there's big pink pom-poms. Hello, Caleb Shirley. And it's over there in the corner. It's kind of hard to see though. Phone changed at Mimosa pudica. Okay, pudica. Pudica. But this one here, I don't think. Oh, it can. Right there. It's right next to the waterfall that's dripping. That is, and it's asleep for the day, which is pretty cool. I'm going to try to put you guys back. I'm sorry I keep spinning around, but I got things I want to show you. I got fishes sent to me by Jeff Pelham on Thursdays. The firemouth cichlids, black mollies, love black mollies, albino bristlenose, pleco. I named him a chameleon. And the Spider-Man villain of the Sinister Six. And the Spider-Man villain of the Sinister Six and some endlers. I know what endlers are. Susie, not reading chat, so confused and... Am I confusing everybody? What did I not read? Oh... I like the creeping vine plant that closes when it's touched. Oh, yes. The sensitive plant. I have that. I thought she saw it when I was spinning my camera around. Okay, that's my bad. But yes, I do have a small one. And you know when I got it, I saw Rachel O'Leary putting it in her pond. And by the end of the summer, it was massive. Like, massive. And I said, I got to get that. Uncle Smiley says, mimosa grows like weeds where I am. I wonder, does any animals eat it? Is it safe for consumption by like tortoises and chickens and ducks and rabbits? Oh my! Skitty no, what is happening? Yeah, so that's all my things. So it's the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ponds that I have out back. And then the one pond out front. Because the other one I'm getting rid of. Yes, but not the one that has yurtle in it. These guys want to go in their enclosure. I'm going to put them in their enclosure, guys, okay? So I'm going to take a walk on the wild side. Hopefully you'll be able to see me. I'm taking their lettuce too. Give it a little lock. Woo. How's that? They were trying to get out. Oops. And then I forgot I have a hole in my dress. I was like, oh well. Oh well. So that's where they're going to live. And underneath them in that box that's 8 foot long are my Central Americans. Woo. Who's USA? Oh, people are saying, hate Uncle Smiley, USA. You know, I had a boyfriend's last name was Smiley once. Thought that was funny. If I married him, my name would have been Susan Wood Smiley. Great sensitive plants are native in Iowa. I have it on my prairie. The fact that you have a prairie is so cool. Tennessee Fish Mafia. Mark Shelley tonight. This is going to be great. I got my shrimp from Mark Shelley and they're doing great. Uncle Sam, I have a big tree aside my house and some as shrubs in big pots. Now, do they bloom those big pink pom-poms? Because I know there's two different trees that look like sensitive trees. They both look like the mimosa. They both close when you touch it. But they're two different things. I have a snake friend in my garden. Every time I see him, I think of you and all your snakes. Oh, that's so sweet, Sketty. Look at that, Bob. She's thinking of you. What kind of snake? Is it like a gardener snake? Gardener snakes would be so cool to have because they're friendly, they're community. I could have 3 or 4. They give live birth. I don't know if John would like that. I think they would go really good in my backyard too. Honestly, if I had garter snakes and I could get a community going in my backyard, wouldn't they eat the mice? Wouldn't they eat the mice? I don't think I have any animals that they would eat, would I? Would they? No, all my animals are too big. But the mice, they would. Call it prairie. If you don't have it, mow it. Oh. If you call it a prairie, you don't have to mow it. I like it. You want to see what is bad as far as beautiful growth? This is I call it my rooftop garden. But it's not a rooftop garden at all. Garter snakes are breeding like crazy. Oh, Caleb, I would love some. This is those, I think it is, it's very friendly. Those, where do you see this? Do you see that rooftop garden? You see it? Yeah. Those are the maple tree helicopter pilots landed in my gutter and have, look at how much they've grown. It is despicable. Oh, they eat fish too. I don't want them to eat my fish. Hell to the no. That'd be a hell to the no. No. But would they go in the water and eat the fish? I guess they'd have to if they eat fish. I do have some. I don't have any small fish, but I got goldfish the size of mice, so I guess they would. Are your gutters sprouting? They are. I got thousands and thousands of maple trees starting. I heard somebody say, just go out and plant a tree. So I thought, I'll plant 1,000 trees in my gutter. They're everywhere. They're not just in my gutter either. They are in my pond filter. Behind my pond, I have at least 15 maple trees started in my pond. I got maple trees everywhere. Oh. These maple trees. They will be the... Is John B. afraid of ladders? John Baga? He works on a roof. No. Oh, I see what you're saying. He works on a roof. He lugs up 100-pound things over his shoulder, slings them over his shoulder, and climbs 40, 50-foot ladder all the time. Right? Oh, they are semi-aquatic. That would be a fun enclosure to make. I'd probably make one about 5 foot long, a foot deep, so that they could have their own pond in it. But the pond would have to be like a 30-gallon breeder or something that I could actually watch them go in and out of too. My roof is tilted, so only the back of the house has a gutter. Oh, that's cool. I was like, no, he's not. He's afraid of mice. He's not afraid of climbing. Why doesn't he climb? That's a very good question. Because when he comes home, he doesn't want to do anything. It's so funny. It's like everybody else's heating and air works. Remember when mine was out for how long? Yeah. I guess that's just the way it goes. So nice to have one small gutter and 2 downspouts. That is nice. When I moved in, you ready for story time? Story time! I've got 15 minutes. We're good. When I moved in, the inspector said everything was good except for they couldn't inspect the gutter system. And I didn't know what that meant. What does that mean? And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 downspouts counting the garage. And apparently they all go underground to the front yard. Where when Kyle, my cellar dweller, was digging up a hole to plant my Harry Lauder walking stick tree, some curly tree. He started digging down, and the next thing you know, I just saw his forehead. His whole body was sunk into this big pit, like a sinkhole. And he said, there's wall down here, and it's the old basement. So they ran all the gutters down under the house, so when it rains, it just swirled around this old foundation. And keep in mind, I live between a canal and a river. So you know there's underground water everywhere. And my insurance did not cover it. They don't cover sinkholes. I said, well, it might not be a sinkhole. I just called it that. Like, it's not a sinkhole. Too late. And the township wanted nothing to do with it. It's not their problem. So I got somebody with a little backhoe and just kept filling it in. I thought it'd be a hot tub. No, Joey, no hot tub here. But I do have a summer tub that I just started with 2 paradise fish. Oh, that's funny. I forgot. That's an old photo, too, of me sitting in when I first got my 300-gallon tub. I think it's 300-gallon. Yeah, I fit in it. What's up? Dixon Signs. Hello. How are you? Thank you for coming to my other channel. That was very nice of you. Hey, folks. Joey says, hey, now Joey's a married man now. Joey's a married man. Right? That's pretty cool. And that tank you're building is sick. Oh my gosh. See, he says, welcome. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I put my 2 baby cherry heads in their home for the summer, and my 2 paradise fish in this little pond back here with their tank plants. Hopefully I'll see some bubble nests coming soon. They're the only 2 fish in this 70 gallons, so let's hope so. Bob, did you say that you were going to do some summer tubs? That would be way cool. I know you said you got some larvae going. I got some green water tub going that the duck swims in. Juanita. There's Whip. We were talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Whip's World. Let's get tanked. Yeah, I don't think I have I was going to show everybody, but I didn't want to show everybody if you weren't here, Whip. Nowhere near as fun. We had some earth, didn't we? Yeah, I don't have the pictures. I don't have the proofs. I'll have to show you guys next week. Whip's World's logo. Probably it's coming soon to theaters near you. Mowing is done. I'm late, but I made it. I'm very impressed that you mow your own lawn. I am way too old, fat, and out of shape. I can't do it. I pay this guy to come. For 25 bucks, he mows the front yard. I tell him, stay away from my backyard. Like, I don't want him back here at all. God forbid. He would leave, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gates. 6 different gates. One's to keep the turtles in, one keeps the chickens in, one's to keep the dogs out. Like, there's no way. There's no way. I know my dogs would get out and chickens would be dead again. Yes, I haven't decided what to put in there. Or running out of time. I do have these 2 rainbow shiners. If anybody is good with... Is Kenny in the house? If anybody is good with rainbow shiners, how do I sex them? Because one looks all fired up, and he's always chasing the other one, but how do I know it's just not a male chasing a male? I would love to breed these rainbow shiners. I had 6 of them. I only have 2 left. Life is saying, hey, Whip, I'm watching that show called Tanked. You liking it, Melvin? Are you liking that show called Tanked? We met, what's his name? Him and his wife from Tanked. Met him a couple years. One at Aquatic Experience, and then again at the Clash. That was pretty cool. I can do a summer tub with an actual fish tank. You can, but what I did, I mean, I'm not saying you can't. You can. I put vinyl, like peel and stick vinyl around the outside of the tank, and I didn't get green water. And even if you get green water, the fish are going to love it. So yes, you can use a tank outside. You're Canada, right? How hot can it get? I have no idea the temperature of Canada, but I'm imagining the summer doesn't get over 100. Or does it? Or does it? The girl lays the eggs. You're a funny guy. Nancy B has them. Okay, I'm going to have to find out. If I could see if they were laying eggs. But I would love to have those rainbow shiners, like a whole colony of them. Now that they're fired up, because when I've had them, I'm like, okay, they look like White Cloud Mountain minnows, or they didn't look like anything. But fired up, whew, they are amazing. Spaghetti says, this is my 3rd summer with tanks outside there on my porch. Joey knows. Yeah, he does know. But when I did the tank outside, that is when I did my White Cloud Mountain minnows. And when I took the vinyl off, getting ready to bring the tank inside and all the things, it looked like somebody dumped like baby blue glitter in my tank. There was tiny little sparkly blue things swimming everywhere. I had so many fry. It was one of the most spectacular sights I've ever seen. Absolutely spectacular. Oh, 10 minutes until Tennessee Fish Mafia. Tennessee Fish Mafia. Mark Shelley's going to be on there. That's so cool. The tank married couple are divorced. The guy we met? No. What do you mean? I gotta look him up. If you said his name, I know it. No, I would be so disappointed. Tanked brothers, right? Not Wade. That's not the one I'm thinking about. What's Wade's brother's name? How come nobody says things? Brett Raymer. This is the one. Brett and his wife. I've met him at Aquatic Experience. I met him again at the Clash. We talked for a long time. That's the one I was referring to. I tried a tank on my deck a couple of years ago. The green algae that grew on that glass was concrete. Yeah, that's why when I put the vinyl around it, I didn't get green water, which was great for me. Maybe not the fish. Yeah, I like it. Susie Q is cool. How the different types of design tanks. What I like is how do they get all those different items fish safe? So I've been working with resin. epoxy resin and eco resins, but I can't imagine. I haven't found one yet that I would, let's say, make into a spoon and use that spoon and put it in my mouth. So I can't imagine any of them are fish tank safe. But I don't know how to test them either. ABC breed, yeah, that's where I got them from. That's Kenny. I got mine from Kenny, and I got 6 of them. ABC, blah, 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 blah. Kenny at ABC's, yes. I got his rainbow shiners a couple years ago. And my granddaughter thinking, oh, so cute, because she watches me do all this stuff, so she decided to create her own tank. And she set up a tank, and she took dirt from one tank to make sure the water was safe. And so she did everything right, but she mixed my rainbow shiners in with other things, and it didn't work out so well. But that's all right. The King of DIY says, Alishan, that's a nice way to put it. I talked to him in person about that. It was dirty. Really? We talking about Brett? What? I gotta know. What? Brett Raymer. He's divorced? Maybe a tank with a window tint. Yeah, the vinyl is like a window tint. Yeah. Well, it's actually more opaque, the one I use. And I couldn't really see in, but I can only see down in it, but it worked fine. But window tint would probably work. Wade is divorced. His wife is in the show. Do people still go to Aquashella? I don't think so. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I've only been to one, and I think it was Rachel who told me a couple years ago, if you're going to go to a show like The Clash, or shows that the actual fish clubs put on. So much better. You'll meet friends for life. And I, of course, new to YouTube and everything, I wanted to go to the big deals and all this stuff, and I took her advice, and I love it. I love it. I've met people there now. I'm starting to know people. I've got a little network of fish people. It was some great advice, but I read about that, Joey. Nasty stuff. Talking about Brett, or are you talking about Wade? I gotta know. You haven't said it out loud. Wah, wah, wah. Now I gotta do some digging. Oh, you guys! How do you guys know this? I gotta do some digging. I gotta do some digging. Okay. You guys are funny. We got 8 minutes left, but I only have 6 more minutes because I have to get 2 minutes to go in and get a cup of coffee before Tennessee Fish Mafia. I have, if you check in my koi pond, 2 little... Oh, wait. Okay. I have 2 little koi that were not there, and I'm thinking they bred because I don't know where else they would have come from, but they don't look like fry. They look like the kind you would get at PetSmart. And since I've never seen baby fish, I have a big surprise club-wise. In less than 2 weeks. Ooh! Are you starting a club? Speaking at a club? I wish you were going to come here and speak at my club. I wish you were coming to my club. God, that sounded like I was whining. Yeah! The big shows suck. Fun for one time. Exactly. And that's what she told me, and I kind of didn't believe her. But I tried it anyway, and she was so right. She was so right. The Clash changed everything for me, and those 2 clubs, plus my club plays a part in it. Like a lot of the people from my club help out in there, Callie and all them. So that it was pretty cool. Brett's divorced from his tanked wife, Wade's sister, but has a new wife, girlfriend, who's smoking hot. Yes, I've met them. I've met Brett and his new wife. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice people. Very nice people. Although everybody's nice. What were we doing? Oh, we were singing around. Dr. Ted Coletti was playing the guitar. Whip, can you name some of the songs we sang? Kenny says, what's up, Whip? We sang at the Clash from probably midnight until like 2 o'clock in the morning in the lobby. There had to have been 20 of us. Whip, am I exaggerating or was there more? And Ted Coletti, what a gift he has with that, bringing a crowd in and playing sing-along songs. It was so good. Oh my God, I sang my heart out. Oh, I miss Patty. Am I gonna miss Patty? She's funny, funny. Funny, funny, funny girl. I found a picture of her and I saved it on my phone. Did anybody start like a memorial page for all of our Fish Fam friends that are passing? So sad. It's temperature in the Tubbin. Okay, not there. I'm gonna go to Aquashell in Chicago for sure. Are you riding your bike? I heard you and Jason are gonna ride your bike. I don't give a rip about the convention, but I love hanging out with the fish tubers. Yeah. So I heard Joanna, you, Whip, Jason, we're gonna all ride your bikes. It would be 666 miles if I rode my bike, and that's too far for me. I set 20 for sure. Yeah, I'd say 20 for sure. There's at least 20 of us. We were so loud, but we were good. We were having fun. Heather is Brett's sister. Yeah, there wasn't Heather that I met, who is married to Wade King. Yeah, they divorced. Oh, rest in peace, Patty. I miss her. I know. She was at the sing-along and the Clash, and I sat right next to Patty during that night. Wasn't that great? Trash-talking people, too. What? What? Had fun. And Rico, man, he knew all the songs. He knew all the songs. Yeah, the Clash is the way to go, let me tell you. I don't know any other clubs. Is there one in New York that's put on by the club? Like where Donnie and Brooklyn? I'm not sure. See, I don't get out much. All right, this is good. I am very happy you guys all came out to hang out tonight. Thank you. I got my summer tubbing started, so at least I have one tub. Last year I didn't get any, so I got the one tub. I got my baby redfoots out, which is good, and they're enclosed in a cage. And I think that now where I took them out of what used to be a biotope, but it just has my silver tip tetras in them. Maybe, I've never been good at breeding tetras though. It was the highlight of the weekend for sure. It's so much fun. I didn't want it to end. I told Ted about Patty. He remembered her from the sing-along. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. So sad. I'm glad you told Ted though. And this Thursday, Bucks County Aquarium Society has an amazing speaker. Only me is speaking about the CARES program. So I want to learn more about this CARES program. I want to learn how do you implement it into the club. I want to learn how do you verify these fish are really CARES fish and not hybrids. And I want to learn like how do you get them registered, and when somebody gets 6 or 7 of their fry, how do they register them? Because I really like to implement this into our club, even though it might take a couple years to get off the ground. I really, because it sounds good in concept. I don't know how good it is in reality. But I will find out more and tell you what I learned about the CARES program next Sunday, because I'm pretty excited to learn about this. Nothing like playing guitar and singing till 3 a.m. in the hotel lobby and nobody complained, right? And I was thrilled because I did it sober. What? I did it sober. I was happy. You're welcome anytime, Susie Q. Okay, there is a link for Tennessee Fish Mafia. I'm going to end with my daughter singing my my theme song because I can. Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Q. Hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey, everybody, it's Susie Q. So come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.